Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, good morning, Wild Wednesday with Gary Chapman, Truth or Cover Up. We're getting it from Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, who has got a Gibson hat on, and you only get Gibson hat when you spend a lot of money with Gibson.
There you go.
Or when they give you things. Either way it works. You get a cap. Yeah.
I wanted one. They said, no, Epiphone doesn't count.
That incredible green J200 custom shop guitar that is one of a kind. That's what got me that cap.
Wow.
I love that guitar, man.
It's kind of shocking. And I just got it. I just took it to a buddy who's better at me than making them play and feel perfectly. And it's at the top of its game. It's ridiculous. It's the go-to these days. So really quick, Harry, I know Lent started, right? Is that today?
Yeah.
That's today, right?
Ash Wednesday.
We're
Ash
Baptist.
Wednesday.
I don't know.
Yeah. So that's the day that everybody stops doing what they should not have been doing in the first place. So,
Right.
Whatever. But if he's looking for something to repent for or to gravitate away from, I'd start with cowardice.
Yeah, there you go.
I would. I'd start right there.
He after he got off the show, he said, "Well, it's Wednesday. I ain't saying anything.
I got to get out of here."
Oh, Lord of mercy, man. We got the world going, all the Epstein stuff going on and all that nonsense. We were talking about it before we come on the radio. Packy seems to think it all started with women starting voting. I don't know what that's got to do with anything, but he's
That's just a great way to start a conversation that'll ruffle a lot of feathers. That's what that is. But hey, good idea, Packy. Go get him, buddy.
It's just one thing after another, man. We got this, what do they call her? Fergie? Ain't that it? Fergie?
Fergie. Sarah Ferguson.
Yeah. She's
guilty. She's way guilty.
she is.
Absolutely.
She begged Jeffrey Epstein for a job as his house assistant.
Describe beg in a little more detail.
Describe assistant.
Well, yeah, exactly. The first word in assistant.
Well, there's that.
Okay, I've lived this long, and that thought has never come to me before. Oh, you guys, you generate a lot of stuff.
That's what we do.
That'd be a song next week.
Yeah. Speaking of words that shouldn't be said, so Sarah Beth Terry was on. Did she break the mold?
Yes.
Oh my Lord! You just crank her up, man.
Just one.
I tried to tell you, dude. I tried to tell you.
She's really
unbelievable. Well, I'll tell you what. There's an old school remedy that I would institute if I were you, because it'll get her where she lives. You need to have an absolute cuss jar, but it's not $1. It's a solid C note for every time she pops, and she will clean up her language, brother. I promise you.
She did. I mean, I think. Yes, she did.
Average. Yeah, we didn't have any problem with
she
her.
tried very hard.
Yeah.
It's a job.
Yeah.
Pat said 2 words the entire time. Too.
Yeah.
Well, hey, she got into her act. There wasn't any room to fit in there.
No, you can't. You can't.
I mean, she's rolling, and I was just saying, okay, cool. This is great. I'm getting paid to do nothing.
Yeah, it's impenetrable. When we will occasionally sit down and write a song, which is a lie because I don't have to be there. I don't. Imagine when she gets in creative zone, that thing that you experienced, it is on stun. And it's like, okay. Hey, I had an idea that you said 10 minutes ago, but let's go with yours.
Never mind.
I don't know anybody can write that fast.
Yeah. I know a few. I do know a few that can do it. It's shocking.
Like Robin Williams of country music.
Hey, she's
same deal. Same thing. Yes.
She had some controversies. She had some conspiracy theories.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch her? She does a thing on Facebook. She does a live thing on pretty much every morning.
Cigarette Mom.
The owner, Cigarette Mom. That's it. That's it. Yeah, you'll get the real Sarah Beth right there. You'll get the real one. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I was talking to her about coming on, and we were discussing, and I said, "When you can't cuss," and she said, "Well, I'm just talking to you. We're not on radio right now." Oh, she's a hoot. She's wanting to come back. She said she'd come back Monday, so I don't know. We're gonna have to.
You know what? If the folks let her do it, because she'll either strike a nerve or she will absolutely strike another nerve. So
I think the reason people want her back home is because Pat don't say anything.
Well, I was just going to ask you, would you give me a heads up when she's coming back? Because I won't have anything to prepare.
Well,
Yeah,
I wasted
exactly.
a lot of time. I had a lot of notes, you know.
I told Loophole, but I said let's not tell Pat.
Yeah, I
just
knew
let him-
that, Steve.
Let's just
Hey,
surprise.
Pat,
Yeah.
you don't have a hair on your assistant if you don't have her on your show with Harry.
Oh yeah. Damn
Oh
that.
God.
Yeah,
You
do it.
no.
Do it.
We can't.
I'll
do
pay.
that.
I'll pay for the cuss words on your show. I'll do it.
We'll lose our FCC license when that one happens.
I don't know, but I mean, all out reality, she had some pretty. I mean, we got Elvis in the Elvis is in the Epstein files.
Yeah.
He died in like what, 79?
Yeah.
Well,
But that's all right. It mentioned him.
that whole thing about the Epstein files, until they really not just drib and drab this stuff, but actually have a comprehensible ability for us to digest what's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shoot, if I had been a big star like Elvis, I would have been in the Epstein files. It may have just been said, "Hey man, have you seen that new Elvis collection that just came out?" Well, suddenly Elvis is in the Epstein files.
Right.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that he's still way dead. So,
Right.
Yeah. And another thing she said, of course, about Michael Jackson, and I ain't saying either way on that, but they say he built that park to save the kids.
To protect the kids.
I don't know if I believe
no,
that.
don't believe that. That's
I
not
just
true.
think-
No.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit far out there. Yeah. And I don't know.
Oh no, though. Look at who is it, Aaron Carter, or look at Macaulay Culkin. Look at all the stuff that they say about him.
They come out and said nothing. Like they said,
They were like, no way.
zero. Yeah.
But then what's the guy that just put in jail?
Epstein.
No, the black guy, the rapper dude.
Oh, Puffy.
Diddy.
Puffy. Yeah, I think Puffy really messed with him bad.
Yeah.
Puff Daddy, is that his name?
Puff Daddy. P. Diddy.
Diddy,
Sean
whatever it's
Combs,
called.
whatever.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
there was something going on with that. So that's kind of sad, ain't it?
It would be great if everything was really known, and it would be really difficult to survive as a culture because it goes. I do believe it goes that deep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Do
give it.
you believe that's possible? That could happen?
I believe it's unavoidable, Pat. I do. I've
Well,
said it a bunch of
how are we
times.
gonna-
I've said it a bunch of times. You cannot stop the truth forever. You can't do it. That's just the law. It's
Given-
going to come out.
Given all the lies we've been told, how are we going to know when they're telling us the truth?
Well, now we're going to circle back to my other consistent theme. If you're walking with Jesus as best you know how, and really trying to hear his voice instead of just barking at him about all the stuff you want, you will know. It'll resonate in your spirit. The Father of all truth will live inside you, and you will hear the lie and know.
But they keep saying if all this comes out, America will implode. And I don't even care. I just, to have these pedophiles that's eating kids, allegedly,
Allegedly, definitely.
eating kids.
Yeah.
I mean, and beef jerky. I think that's the.
Oh,
is that
dude,
the thing?
don't-
I got beef
It's
jerky.
unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And pizza. There's pizza.
But
There's
beef jerky, I think beef
$6,000.
jerky is actually. I think that's what I mean.
That's what they. Yeah.
That's what they're calling where they're eating
when
kids.
they're eating the kids.
I got
yeah.
some down in the freezer and all that. I mean,
Yeah.
what mindset would you have to be in? How evil?
Demonic.
Yeah.
Demonic.
You know what,
Full-blown
though?
demonic. Yeah.
And you want these people in charge. If they're not in charge, then we're going to implode. I don't want these people. I want these people dead.
Well, that's just it. So let's play this forward. So let's say we implode. All right,
Mhm.
we're going to rebuild. We're going to rebuild with people who aren't part of this massive cult, this evil,
Yeah.
satanic, pedophilic, cannibalistic, allegedly cult. And so, is that a bad thing? I mean, we
No.
know it works. So we
Imagine a life with 435 Tim Burchetts in the house.
yeah.
I mean, now you talking.
Yeah.
But I mean, how deep?
Now you got yourself a country.
But you got the whole world, though. I mean, you look at
Yeah.
England over there. You got Fergie over there begging for a job. She'd have to be pretty tight to him.
Yeah.
So everybody else over there would have to be pretty in with him. Hey, can I get a job?
Well,
Would you
that's the other reason for having a tight border.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Just don't let them in.
Hillary
Don't
now
let 'em in.
believes we need.
Oh, Hillary. God, AOC. Gosh, almighty. I mean, I love Spanish cowboys.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, boy.
And I love
Don't
going
we?
south of the equator and hanging out in Venezuela. Too.
Yeah.
It is
I'm not
nice
old
down
enough. I
there.
really didn't know that. I don't
did.
keep up with that.
I did.
I'm kind of like Alan Jackson. I don't know where I reckon I ran that. I just know I don't want to go.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I don't want to go. So anyway,
Mayor Dose says it right. We, POTUS, will lose the
Yeah.
midterm if he doesn't reveal all the files. He's being set up. He's being Nixoned, and his legacy is at stake. And I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
man, you wouldn't believe how much flack I caught yesterday. Oh my gosh, people calling in after the show.
Jackie, you're an orange man batter now.
No, but it was. I think Alex Jones said it right. It's like remember like in Vietnam they had the Buddhist monks. See the pictures of Buddhist monks lighting themselves on fire.
Yeah.
What it's like. It's like don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But he is imploding.
He's doing it.
He's doing it.
I don't know, man. I keep going back. I don't know.
He's
I
not playing trillion D chess. He's like sorry, but he's not.
I don't play chess. I'm pretty good at checkers, though. I'm really good at what's it called where you got the X's and O's and you do
The
that?
little tic-tac-toe.
The game you can never win. Yeah, that's always fun.
But the economy, man, nobody's even talking about
Okay,
the economy.
Bondi.
I mean, honestly,
Like the Dow. Like,
I'm looking at gas this morning and it's like 250.
dude, you can build you could make the best economic structure and
And-
get us out of debt.
okay.
He could cure the
It's
national
all
debt,
Trump's
and
fault.
he could cure the national debt. He could make everything free. He could be the best president in the world, but you protect one beef jerky eating pedophile. You're done, bro. I
I
don't care.
understand that. I understand
Yeah,
that. You know,
That's
we've
the old
had
truck driver joke.
Yeah, I know.
What about-
I
Driving a
We're on
truck
the
for
same
50
page,
years.
bro.
Yeah, okay.
didn't
All
want
right.
to say that.
yeah, we all went there.
Where's Sarah Beth when you need her?
Oh man, but it's just that, and we had the Biden administration and Obama and all them. They had the opportunity to do this too.
It doesn't matter.
But they ain't nobody bringing that up.
MAGA,
Water
They were
over
in
the
the middle.
dam. You can't change past history.
Exactly. MAGA will stick up for Trump, and they have Marjorie Taylor Greens and all these people. Like they will stick up for Trump through thick and thin. It doesn't matter what it is.
Mhm.
But the one thing that we will not tolerate is just more government lying to us and more government cover-ups.
Especially
And
if
that will
cover up is about.
I'm with
right,
you on
and,
that.
and
So
it's
demonic.
that will destroy him.
The DOJ,
and it
man.
is.
I'm ready to see somebody start going to jail.
Like he said, like he's shooting somebody in Times Square, and nobody was. That's true. It
Yeah.
100% is true. Like we pretty much would follow him through anything, but not this.
Not this.
And I'm with Alex Jones. I'm with all those people. I'm done with it.
What
If
say
you're gonna
you,
cover
Gary?
it up? I'm done.
What say you, Gary?
I think the only way. I think that should happen. Clearly, I think all of it should come out and let the chips fall where they may, including Donald Trump.
Mhm.
Period.
Yeah.
Certainly, apparently, Steve Bannon. Good Lord, have you seen that stuff?
Oh yeah, we was talking about that this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the one thing that might shift it a bit is when, and I think this is going to happen actually in relatively short order, all of the provable massive voter fraud coordinated with all of the provable massive fraud that has gone on through the illegal immigrants. When those two things come to full light, it'll be at least a glimmer of hope enough that we'll get through the midterms, and then maybe things can turn. But I think A still needs to happen. We've got to have full disclosure.
Isn't there a fear that the fraud, especially the fraud in Minnesota, has disappeared from the news cycle?
Yeah, isn't it interesting?
Yeah,
It's almost like they don't want to talk about it. That's weird.
yeah.
Although you speaking of
We're
Minnesota,
on to the next shiny thing.
Well, that's the other thing that has to happen. All mainstream media has got to come down. All of it.
I'm with you. We got a break.
Do that first and see what happens.
Yeah. Let's get to a break. Y'all hang around. We get on this side. Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter. Go to his Facebook page. Follow him, and he'll keep you entertained, no doubt. So let's get to a break. All right. Good morning, man. House, how you doing?
I just think it's time we all cowboy up.
I'm with you on that. Them Spanish. Are you a Spanish
claro que
cowboy?
sí. Todo el mundo necesita ser un vaquero.
See?
Sí.
Bueno,
Sí.
yeah.
I think she's a nut.
She's good.
You reckon?
And
Good Lord.
they wanted to run her for president.
Do it. Please.
wait.
Do it.
Vance
Man, if Gavin Newsom and AOC are on the ticket, this is going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
Do it.
This is crazy. She is an idiot. The more she talks, the dumber she gets.
Yeah.
And that's all they got. This is crazy. How can you be on that party? How could you be a diehard Democrat and think this is it?
Yeah, that's all we got.
This is it.
Well,
I think I'm going home.
Well, who cares about China and Taiwan anyway?
Yeah, really.
Golly, I don't know, just an empty head. Golly. We keep going to the Epstein file. That's what everybody's talking about right now. So, okay, we talked yesterday about the ranch out in New Mexico.
Zorro.
Yeah. Zorro Ranch in New Mexico. New Mexico House of Representatives have approved creating a bipartisan special committee to investigate the ranch.
Yeah, they sure have. Didn't one of the three of us yesterday say that sounds like a conspiracy theory?
I mean,
yeah, one of us did.
Okay.
My question now is, what does a bipartisan committee? When has a bipartisan committee ever accomplished anything?
First time for everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
A boy
That's
can
like
dream.
wait until the truth comes out. I got it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you have a good point there.
So who we got to investigate them? Okay, so I'm really not with the FBI right now, are y'all?
No,
not yet.
Moment.
No.
If you don't
DOJ?
trust anybody, then there's nobody.
I have an idea.
The only guy I trust is the guy with the camera that went to the little Somalia up there in Minnesota. What's his name? Let's send him.
Nick Shirley.
Let's send Nick Shirley.
What's the guy's name? Is it Les Wexner?
Les Wexner.
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
Why don't we put him on TV and put him in front of everybody with the FBI and everybody sitting there?
Yeah. Let's talk.
We'll say, why do you put beef jerky in a freezer?
Yeah.
And see,
And
has anybody ever been asked these questions? Well, why are you freezing beef jerky? Isn't the point you make beef jerky so you don't have to freeze it?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's kind of the way it works. Yeah.
People say, and like, why is that not being done? And I think that's the frustration with a lot of us.
See, I think it would be really cool if there was a citizens panel, if you will. Packy can drive it because it's a great idea. Let's have regular people who are actually having these conversations with each other. Apparently, when the media itself doesn't really want to talk about it, let's let him answer questions from us on camera, live.
Yeah, I agree. You
That'd be
sure are a
fun.
big health nut. Why do you eat so much pizza and grape soda?
Yeah,
They're not good for you. It's not good. Yeah.
But let me ask them. Okay, so we keep talking about this. I don't think this is going away. I mean, I know there's damage control obviously going on somewhere, but after it gets so big, at some point, it's like, okay, I'm done. This is it. It's over with. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and people keep asking questions. I don't see this going away. Do y'all?
No, not a chance. No.
All lies get exposed for the truth eventually.
Right.
It might take a long time, but it will.
And those
when did we talked about when child abuse started in history, and it was like back to 340 something AD was the first recorded instances of it.
Yeah, I think it was.
So when you say this is
earlier.
going away, I'm done with it. I don't think so. Now, will it morph into something else? Yeah, probably.
But you look at history, you think, well, them people are crazy. But here it's going on today.
Well, people are going to look back at us and say, them people are crazy.
Yes, they are.
Especially if they watch this show.
About Trump. So, like I said, I got caught a bunch of flack about it yesterday, what I was saying. But why is he out there saying, oh, Bill Clinton's a nice guy, but I hate to see him have to, go in front of Congress. This person's a nice guy. I mean, Ghislaine Maxwell, she was a nice lady, but then attacking people like Thomas Massey and Marjorie Taylor Greene, especially, who would have done anything, who would have mopped the floor if he asked her, whatever it takes to help save the country. Like, she would have done that.
Yeah.
He's attacking her, but then going after people like, you see what I'm saying? Like, being nice to Bill Clinton. I mean, how does that make
Packy, let me ask you a question about that. Why hasn't Marjorie Taylor Greene spilled her guts?
I mean,
good question. Really good.
Has she seen the unredacted report? Didn't she resign before the unredacted report was? She might not have the information, is what I'm getting to.
My understanding is that many of her claims were made based on I've seen the information
on the unredacted report. Okay. Well,
yeah.
Okay.
So why don't they put it out? I wouldn't care.
I thought, am I wrong? I thought a lot of it was out, like at least half of it already, with the other half supposedly coming soon.
When you say half, that's because half of it is redacted and the other half is, you can see things like,
but there's still a lot of meat on that bone. No pun.
Oh yeah, there is. There
Yeah.
is. But we don't know who's meat
jerky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that beef jerky thing. I mean, my mind, I can't even wrap my mind around that. How would you eat a kid?
No.
Well, and how could you eat $65,000 worth of hot dogs at one pool party?
Well, I would
Somebody-
like to explain on the
Is that Mary Dodge? Yeah,
$65,000
that's
worth of
a good
hot
point.
dogs. Let's go.
He can.
Let's go back to Michael Obama, and
Yeah,
I'm not sure that was hot dogs. That's another code word.
yeah, really. That's a big dog. Good Lord.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I just, it's got to be too big to go away.
This is saying she probably lost security clearance to see that stuff after she resigned.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, but she had seen it.
Yeah, Pat's saying
So
that
why isn't she talking about what she saw?
I don't think anybody really saw any of that stuff until recently. They had the
But
opportunity.
then
she,
who
say,
in Congress
Massey and Connor.
Was it Congress?
It was Thomas Massey and Ro Khanna that allegedly saw it.
That's it.
Burchett has seen a lot of it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and what
He's
he
been
said
real clear about it.
Yeah.
But aren't they
Very.
bound under some federal law if they release it, any of it? They're going to be breaking the law.
Yes, unless it's when they're sitting in Congress in some type of forum or whatever. And
right,
then there's
because
like
of the speech and debate clause.
Yeah, speech and debate
Yeah.
clause. They can't
Yeah.
be held liable
Right.
for leaking that information.
So
So
there
do
you
you
go.
think?
So,
Do you think the Speaker of the House or the President of the Senate's going to let either one of them do that?
well, if they don't, then Trump should be all over social
Yeah.
media like he always is, saying
Yeah.
like they should let him say like.
Yeah,
And then
Yeah.
everybody, all the old MAGA people like us, would be like, heck yeah, Trump. We'd be right back where we started. As
can
soon
you imagine C-SPAN's viewership that day if someone just sits there on the floor and just starts reading the names? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
why not? I would. Would you, Gary?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. Ain't no doubt.
Definitely. The other thing that you can't rule out, Trump, if he's anything, he is a survivor,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and he is not an idiot. And when he, like, I firmly believe, and I've got, I think, enough evidence to have that firm belief. There are people that are close to him that are very nefarious, not good at all. In fact, definitely batting for the other team.
Yeah.
So you've got all these people that are saying, well, you got to do this, you need to do this, oh, you better do this, oh, take care of that. When he knows how we really feel,
Mhm.
we being the American public, as the big majority of the American public, when he knows it, either he's totally planning to fail, or he will change this.
I
He
just
will
wonder-
change it.
I wonder-
Gary,
Wow.
not to be disrespectful, but
No, you would never do that.
the first term, are we recycling that excuse?
What if it's true twice? It's not recycling, it's continuation.
Mhm.
Now, what he's saying is putting people in like Jeff Sessions, and then
Yeah,
you
good
think you
Lord.
learned your lesson, doing
And
it.
Pam Bondi, sorry, I don't buy that. I don't buy her at all. I don't.
No, me neither.
I want to. I want to. From a distance, I was like, yeah, cool.
What about
No.
Cat Patel?
Same thing, but more.
Yeah,
More.
honestly, there was like sort of an uncomfortable pause there while we all just sort of had to think about
Mhm.
Mhm.
what we think of Pat.
I mean, I kind of followed it. I've read his books and stuff like that. I mean, of course, I guess you can write anything in a book, but I mean, he
Well,
seemed
if you know what people want to hear, you could say it.
yeah.
Yeah,
But when he went in,
I just want him
That's
to.
the songwriter.
I want him to look me in the eye. And
Mhm.
oh, never mind, it's not possible. So anyway,
okay, Dan Bongino.
well, thanks for being
don't
here. God
don't
bless.
think not all of us caught your joke, man. I caught it. I thought it was hilarious, man.
At least one of you acknowledged it. I appreciate that. No, and it was cruel of me to say that because
Well,
maybe he can't control that. Either way. So, what were you talking about? Who'd you just mention?
Dan
Bongino.
Bongino.
What was it? He had somebody on his show yesterday that really went for the throat, and he was supporting it. Hang on, it'll come to me in a second. I can't believe you guys didn't see it. It was kind of some big stuff.
Well, he's
That's the
having-
problem these days. There's too much big stuff in my head.
he's
Yeah,
having
I hate
Pastor Bell on.
He came out and said that he definitively, absolutely killed himself.
Yes, he did.
And it's amazing
Well,
that Jeffrey
yeah.
Epstein waited for the moment that the cameras, quote,
Yes.
reset themselves.
because he knew.
Because he knew
Yeah.
that was the time, because the cameras are from the early 90s. Because, I mean,
Well, all that's been debunked. I mean, to me,
Yeah, well, to kill yourself,
saying
step one in killing yourself, you have to be dead.
yeah.
Well,
there's
He's
that.
not.
there's that.
He's not. He's not.
Because you got
Now, how would that change the narrative if suddenly he reappeared?
Wow.
wow. What if he's been relocated to here? What if he lives here in Hawaii?
Unless they remove tattoos in prison really well so you can't see it. or that photo of him laid out with the EMTs, where you can clearly see his upper left arm without a giant kind of barbed wire looking tattoo, not being there. Yeah. After having it his whole life. Nah, I ain't buying it. I'm not.
I don't know.
Becky, we need to change the lead-in music to the Twilight Zone for this.
I like it. I like it.
But I mean, I thought when Dan Bongino went in, I thought, man, it's on now.
Yeah, me too.
Because he talked big.
Yeah,
he talked big on the radio. And then it seemed like to me he kind of cowed down. It's like, okay.
Oh, totally. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
That press conference of him and was it him and Cash that did it together? That's never. He's never going to recover from that.
I don't think so. I don't even watch it.
No, I don't care.
I'm gonna go watch that interview you're talking about just to see what you're talking
I'm trying
about.
to think who it was, and it'll trigger. I'll get it in a minute. It was yesterday, so
I don't even
should
watch
be able to find that.
I love Victor Davis Hanson. I'm all over him.
He's starting to post things again.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Pray for him.
Do you ever watch Victor?
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, I like Victor.
At this point, I'm not listening to anybody else besides Alex Jones because he was right about everything.
Oh, he went off, man. I sent you
Everything.
that, did I? I sent you that, didn't I, Gary?
You know, dude, I'm all Alex. I am.
Yeah.
He's the one guy that I have yet to catch in a lie.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not
We
yet.
got to get how many breaks? We got 2 more breaks. We got to
two
get
more.
another break in. Y'all hold on. We got to get to the other side. This is too much fun. So hang around. We got Gary Chapman. Go follow him on Facebook and go see one of his shows, man. No doubt. Go up to Mulehouse. It's worth the drive. Trust me. All righty. We're back with you. Let's switch gears a little bit here. We've got, I believe that there was a problem in the 2020 election. I don't know how many other folks believe that. But anyway, we have got a lot of evidence coming out on this Dominion voting machine.
Yeah, we sure
You're
do.
following all that. So
This is the Dan Bongino thing that I had to look up during the break. John Solomon was with him yesterday.
right.
John Solomon is another one that I actually trust.
Oh yeah, John Solomon. Yeah.
And he doesn't make predictions that don't happen. He's right there with Alex in that regard.
Right.
And he says it's all the voting crap, a lot of it, enough of it to make us all go, okay, hold on, wait a minute.
Right.
Do we have a country is about to come out. So that'll be really cool. It will.
But I mean, it's coming out. I mean, I've been following a lot of different stuff. They're talking about how you can go in and back change the votes. You can do this and how it works, and then how it actually allegedly covers up where you can't go back in and see.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so we had Giuliani was sued.
Yep. Bankrupted.
Then we got Fox News and all the rest of these. So if
Mm-hmm.
they actually come out and find out that there is a problem, they got to give the money back.
Well,
I think, with some more.
I would certainly argue, yeah. And your legal fees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At the very least.
And this is Pat. Now I know you're probably going to argue with me, but I believe they're actually finding out that there was some problems when more people voted than actually lived in the county. I mean, I'm just saying.
I think you're holding on to stuff that meets your narrative.
So you're
That's
not
what everybody does. What's your narrative?
Yeah.
Is your narrative to just ignore the truth?
I don't think this is the truth. I think that I
Well,
ignore
good.
a lot
you know
of
what?
a lot
There
of
you go.
conspiracy theories.
I've noticed
I ignore
that. And
those,
you've been consistently wrong on most of them.
Yeah.
So
Well,
far.
I appreciate the voter support there.
And it's not support, it's observation.
And I gotta change my answer, by the way. I don't think that, if this comes out and proves Fox and Newsmax right, they're not going to get their money back.
I got a question.
Why?
For you, Pat.
Because they settled out of court.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Pat. So did the Georgia legislature pass the Election Integrity Act of 2021?
Yeah.
Do you remember when the World Series left and everybody freaked out? Stacey Abrams and all that kind of stuff. What problem did they fix? Because I thought it was the cleanest election in history.
Mm-hmm.
So if they passed a bill to fix a bunch of problems, why did they need to pass a bill to fix a bunch of problems?
Yeah, Pat, answer me that.
Because there were problems. There's been problems in every election. And as we move closer and closer to more legislation, we're fixing the problem. So
speaking of legislation, so all the the drop boxes and the mail-in ballots and all that. I got a mail-in ballot. I didn't request one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. Wasn't that supposed to be approved by the legislature and not arbitrarily approved by the Secretary of State?
Yeah.
Right. So, you sure it was pretty clean, or are you just guessing?
No, I'm fairly certain that it was as clean as it
Fairly
could be
certain.
at that moment in time.
Well, you said
I'm
something-
never going to tell you that any election is 100% perfect, because
Okay,
they
well,
are.
along those lines, you said that they're all bad, right?
Mhm.
Name the election that it was day of, paper ballot must show ID. Which one of those elections was corrupt?
When did we have
A lot
day
of people in
of
this globe
paper
have that.
ID?
A lot of people in the world have exactly that,
Right.
except us,
Yeah,
because we're
that's
so
why
advanced.
that's why we have election monitors that go to other countries that do that, that have stone tablets that they vote on. Yeah,
I'm
Give
cool
me a
with
stone tablet over bull. Never mind. I was about to
Yeah.
become,
You're
Yeah,
about to go Sarah Beth
get
Carey
the
on.
FCC involved.
I'm a national holiday
Yes,
Yeah,
national holiday.
absolutely.
Take the day
Voter
off.
ID.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Fill
Let's
in
all
your-
go. Let's all be there.
Yeah.
I'd even go into voting in public too. How about that?
I'm fine with
Tell the
that.
world. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't
Raise your
afraid to
hand.
say who I
Yeah.
voted for.
Count my hand. I'm in.
Germany,
Give me a
France.
little piece of ink to put on it so you'll know I did it. Yeah.
Here are the countries that use paper ballots. Germany, and the reason why they reverted to paper ballots is because of the discrepancies in electronic voting. Germany, France, Canada, Norway, the Netherlands, United Kingdom, Denmark, and Sweden.
Do you know who requires a voter ID?
Probably all.
Somalia. That is a true story. That is a true story.
The point you're missing, Pat,
That
is
is not a lie.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
crazy.
You
way.
mean I have to prove that I'm married to my sister before I can vote in Somalia?
All those countries are in the circle that the president says is deteriorating. Well,
Well,
why? How can
can't-
we use those countries as an example of what we should do when they're falling apart?
I'm just proving Gary's point that a lot of countries do.
Yeah, and that's
I don't.
you're picking
I don't
one
care
thing.
what
and-
England does.
But
I
you're
really
saying
don't.
stone tablets and all that kind of stuff. The point that we're trying to make is that they use these electronic voting machines and all this stuff, and all this don't have to use ID. It's just a whole reason just to
then
convolute it
we-
and make it to where it's easy to cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
What were,
can't
the,
see
what were the calculators that had the little beads on them? What were those called?
The abacus.
Yeah, the abacus. Why don't we go back to the abacus? Because
nobody
electronic
understood how they
those
worked. We're not
those
gonna-
computers are not giving us the right answers.
I don't understand how you can argue voter ID with same day voting and no computers.
Because you want to cheat.
How can you
They're-
argue
they're-
that?
the
Pat?
argument is you want to
You
cheat.
can't.
Why would that not
You
be
can't.
better, Pat? Why would that
Yeah,
not
it
be
is.
better?
Because your number of people that will vote will go down. And the whole move has been to
Ugh.
make it easier for people to vote. Hard to
Is that
cheat,
good?
easier to vote.
Is it?
Well,
easy?
if
Is it
the number
easy to vote good.
Yeah.
Will you guys
easy to vote.
take a number so I know which one is attacking me at this moment in time?
At this particular moment,
without a delay,
Have a
we'd
little
be really
organization,
coordinated.
will
We
you?
would be very coordinated if there was no latency. Trust me. We're ready.
Okay.
my favorite part, because I watched that Nick Shirley video, the latest one, and and I spoke about this yesterday. The best quote, the best line in the whole thing is he's going in and speaking actually with an election worker in California, and he says, "Okay, yeah, so I need my ID. No, you don't need your ID. All right, well, I show you my proof of citizenship. No, you don't need that. There's a checkbox. You see, there's a checkbox. You see. Well, so I can just hit this checkbox. Well, not if you're not a U.S. citizen. But what if I do? Well, then you'd be lying.
Oh, we couldn't
Yeah,
do
you
that.
can't have that.
Oh, wow.
No.
Wow. Who would have thought that?
Voters.
I don't know, man. Someone who wants something to happen that something else doesn't want to happen might lie
I'd
about
like
it.
to see the voters go down to at least to go along with the American people, or how many people are actually in America.
No.
Would you not at least be the same number? Would that be okay, Pat?
We haven't even come close to the number of people voting as
got like
compared to the population.
60,000
Stephen.
people voted in a county with 300 people living there.
I would love to see that where
Let a
we
Democrat
have
one.
330 million people voting. Yeah, that'd be
Oh.
great. Or 340 or whatever the number is.
I'm pretty sure they're not all of voting age, but I hear your point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, some of them are 126 or whatever.
That's true. Now we should let them vote. Those people know things. They're
Right.
smart.
Yeah.
Only
know.
120-year-old people can vote. How about that?
Yeah.
They're wise.
Anyway. Oh, time for the question of the day. What we giving away, Packy?
S&S Smoothies are the Tin Roof, bringing you the final segment of the show, and their sister stores right next to each other in the Merchants Walk Plaza. Get all your healthy supplements, CBD, and more over there at S&S Smoothies right next door. You can get the ice cream and all the unhealthy stuff like candies, cookies, and cakes, and it's a cool little farm store there, too.
What you got, Pat?
All right. In Gary's honor, we're doing music trivia. The question is, who was awarded the first gold record?
The first gold record. Who was awarded the first gold record? Give us a call, 706-379-9770, and we will catch you on the other side. All righty. Who we got, Loophole?
We got Jeannie.
Jeannie, how are you, girl?
I'm doing good. How are you?
You sound good. I guarantee you that's right.
For a Wednesday.
All right. Who was the first gold record awarded to?
I think it was Glenn Miller.
You are correct. Congratulations, Jeannie.
What a minute.
Pat.
Was that right? We had you all.
Pat was muted.
You are correct, Jeannie.
All right.
Good.
You
Yay.
win. Congratulations. What did you win, Packy?
Thank you so much.
We got you an S&S Smoothies gift card, and it's here at the station.
Hey, do you still support Trump?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. There you go. That'll work. All right. We appreciate you calling.
Thank you. Take care.
Hey, I'll throw this out there at you. Senator Chris Murphy recently asked Jeremy Carl. Did y'all see that? How would you define white identity, and what culture values do you believe have been lost?
Yeah.
How would you define white identity?
An overbite when we dance.
How,
That's
what?
it. That's the tell.
That's it.
Yep.
We can't. I mean, I thought, what kind of a question is that? How do you define white identity? I mean, the white people, white men are the worst people in the world, and the liberal women are the ones out riding.
Except that they can't define a woman, so they don't know what they are.
I never thought about being white. I know a white redneck's the lowest man on the totem pole. I can tell you that.
Why is it they have such a problem defining what a woman is, but it's real easy for them to define what a man is?
Yeah. Oh, you're right about that. Yeah.
Yep.
Why is that?
Hypocrisy.
Yeah.
You reckon?
BS. Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely BS. So anyway, you got a lot going on this week?
You know, it is a busy time. Next week it starts to get super crazy.
Right.
Had a good friend die yesterday, and
Oh man, I'm sorry.
singing at his funeral on Saturday. That's the worst part about getting older. People die more often, seems like, the ones that matter. And I'm, it's obviously a financial thing. I don't get paid for that. So it's time that I'm kidding. I'm joking. He's such a great he's such a great guy. It's an honor to do it. But next week's songwriter show is nuts, dude. It is really good. Rafe Van Hoy and Chris Wallen. And it's then the very next week, there's a fundraiser, Operation Light Shine. You familiar with those guys? It's a child human sex trafficking organization, taking down a lot of people. They're kind of one of the bigger successful ones, we'll say. And they are behind a night that's happening the very next Friday, March 6th. There's a buddy of mine that has written a movie. He was really abused in every imaginable way as a child, and he should have wound up dead. And he has instead thrived, and he's telling his story.
Wow.
And it's turned into a screenplay that is turning into a movie. They're actually talking to Jelly Roll about playing the lead.
Wow.
Yeah. Who, by the way, should change his name to Lettuce Wrap.
No, I know he's losing it.
Yeah.
He's losing it. I don't know, man. We're gonna try to come up with this next songwriters thing. So
Yeah.
Either one. That night it's Keith Stegall, Alan Shamblin, Chris Wallen again, and me. And it'll be stupid. It'll be a good one.
Awesome. Yeah. Do you care if I stay at your house?
No, come on.
Yes.
That's
yes,
what you said last time.
Yeah.
We knocked and the lights went out. I'm like, I know we're in there.
I didn't say you couldn't come. I didn't.
You were knocking on the wrong place. The doghouse was out
Said
back.
at the house, not in the house.
I know they got one of them big old lines on the front of the door. You have to boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. Yeah.
No, man. If you got a tent, come on. It'll be great. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, we're talking about coming. I missed the last couple of ones because I've been busy, but I don't know. We was talking about the other day coming up there. And if y'all are out around that area, you definitely need to come to that. And I want to see you and Sarah Beth on the stage at the same time.
You know, we had actually Amy Fish that runs that joint. We had this conversation yesterday, and she made the mistake of saying, "It's up to you. It's your call."
Yeah.
I'm like, crap, because Sarah Beth's wearing me out about it a little bit. I mean, I know she wants to.
Yeah.
But you know, that's home turf. I got to protect it. I don't know.
Here, do you remember Connie Cato?
Connie Cato?
Connie Cato?
Yeah.
She's a neighbor of mine in Hiawassee. Who is she?
No kidding.
She's a hoot.
She's
Trying to remember what was her. Hang on. What was her claim to fame? Dang it. I can't think of it. You can. You brought her up.
I didn't. I'm just reading what.
Yeah,
one of the
commenters did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait to see the Mulehouse East. I guess.
Yeah,
we're working on that.
Good. I like that. I like the sound of it.
You can't back out of it now, man. I'm gone too far.
No. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Bring it.
I'm playing my first gig this Friday since my hand surgery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very, very pleased with that.
Oh, yeah.
That's working. Good.
Yeah.
There you go.
Very, very happy.
All right, Gary, we've wasted an hour of your time, but man, we sure do appreciate you letting us get a word in edgewise.
It ain't never a waste. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Y'all take care.
See
Pat,
you.
go back to sleep.
See you guys.
All right, y'all be good.